Hola estudiantes. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. on Monday, Memorial Day. I'm in front of my house, in the middle of the street right here, but it's not a busy neighborhood. Um, some of you asked to see my garden, and I wanted to show it to you. It's what I do when I'm not doing hard things. It's one of my favorite things, just be in the garden and water, and I've got a million little projects, and I want things to be really beautiful, healthy, and a nice place to hang out. So I wanted to show you guys. So this is my house. This is the front. This used to be just a dry ditch. It's got southern exposure from the sun, and I decided that we wanted to make it a beautiful garden. There's a big leaf maple there. It's small still, but someday it's gonna give this whole area shade. There's lots of sun that gets baked in this road here, and I want to bring the temperature down. Got some native plants. This is just a weed. It's called fireweed. Puts out lots of bright purple flowers. I like to plant as many native plants as possible. Those are California poppies there. There's some native irises. This bush is very special. It's the first thing to flower. It's called red flowering currant, and hummingbirds like it a lot. Not everything's native. This is called a hot lip salvia, and it's a kind of sage. I've got some roses in here. Those big tall flowers with the conical shaped flowers are foxgloves. I've got lots of lavender here. That right there, that's flowering, that's culinary sage. It's good to cook with. These big pink flowers that are going to go off, these are peonies. Got some lilac bushes, those are done flowering. Douglas fir coming out. This big tree here almost died on us. When we bought the house, it was very sick, and we had to cut half of it off to allow the root structure to support the other half. There's some roses here. These are going really good this year. Really pretty. Giant rhubarb, if you want rhubarb pie. This here is thyme, really good to cook with. And this is the entrance of our house. A little ferny forest garden under the fern here. Nice Pacific Northwest garden. Just put that bench there. It's kind of nice. So you can enter I mostly put it there so I can take a break when I'm doing the gardening here and set my tools down or set my hat down or something. Got some rhododendrons here under the magnolia tree, and an azalea. Everyone loves these. These are called wood sorrel. You can see over here too. They make a really thick carpet, ground cover. You can eat them too. You can put them in a salad. They're kind of lemony tasting. And those are native. You can find those in the woods here. That's actually how a lot of the stuff that I'm inspired to grow in my gardens, because I see something beautiful in nature here and I want to recreate it. You got to find what grows in the conditions. Here's our patio. This is a new patio because this has been like a construction zone for the last 7 years, and I always used it to fillet debris from other construction spots, but we finally got it clear. We got a couple tables in here. We got this rhododendron going off, and we got a nice covering here. So I'm really happy. This is kind of where we have dinner every night. Over here, this area is still filling in. This is our Loganberry Lane. This is one of my dreams, one of my favorite spots, but it's still filling in. These are Loganberries, which are a cross between raspberries and Marionberries. You can see them coming out. We're gonna get a lot this year. but we're gonna get even more next year. They make giant, they're still very tiny, but they get to be like that big, like giant raspberry marionberry looking things. And they have a nice jammy flavor. And I made this nice lane so you can walk down and just pick berries on both sides. Here's our vegetable garden, which needs to be redone. We're working on it. That's the big job this summer, to make this a more functional area. We got blueberries, little blue star creeper down there. Love that. Cherry tree. This big thing here is a lemon balm. It smells really good. We got some garlic and some green onion, strawberries, raspberries here. Some flowers coming up. These are kind of lily. I forget what kind of lily. Tiger lily, maybe. And then we'll come back in here. This is our original patio, like the first patio that I built here. But now it's kind of just a meeting space, a little landing space. We didn't really put tables there. That tree right there, that's called a golden chain tree, and it just gets super full of yellow flowers. It's very beautiful. Right now it's just a little past peak flower time. Peak flower time is like last week, really. Now that's starting to, you can see it starts to lose its petals, but it makes a really nice pathway because it fills in all the cracks with these yellow flowers, and I think that's really pretty. Here we got a special flower. Our Tio, our dog that died last year, he's in there. We put his ashes in there, and we've been trying to grow in different things. This seems to be growing pretty good now, but you can see it's got a little bit of mold on the leaves. We moved it to where it's more sunny. I think it's happier here. It's a kind of columbine that can handle the alkaline from having ash in there. The first plant we planted in there wasn't happy. Here's our fire pit with wood. This is a nice place to hang out. And then here's our lawn. Got a big cherry tree there. There's a cloud bush. Planted this a couple years ago. This is a birch tree. It'll grow up and give us some more shade for the lawn. And you can see the lawn's a little funny here because there used to be an apple tree there and a big berm, like a mound of earth with flowers and stuff. But I wanted to complete this lawn and make it nice and round shape, which will be, it's just nicer and more functional. And then this is something I did last year. I like little pathways. So I built this pathway with leftover concrete chunks that I had. Planted lots of native plants in here. Some red twig dogwood, another rhodie in the back. This is really nice, puts out big columns of flowers. It's a native plant, it's called Camus lily. Big blue flowers, and it used to be a food staple. The roots, you can eat the roots. It was one of the staples of Native American tribes here pre-European contact. And Japanese maple. And we got our front lawn here. Working a lot on this one. Need some more flowers and some more prettiness up here. This area is still kind of wild, still working on this to make it fertile, get things to grow well here. But this is the nicest time of year if you like gardens, and this is what I'll be working on this summer. I'll be working on book 2, getting book 2 published for my series that I'm writing, and working on the garden, working on that vegetable garden, and I'll be a happy little gnome here. So I hope you guys have good plans for the summer, and thanks for walking in the garden with me.